Welcome again. Antony probe continues. Manchester United player Antony's ex-girlfriend Gabriella Cavallin arrived in the UK ahead of her police interview over claims of abuse. Cavallin has accused the 23-year-old of assaulting her multiple times during their relationship. The model claimed that she was first attacked by the winger in June last year, while pregnant and on holiday in Brazil. The DJ alleged that the Brazil international then headbutted and punched her, damaging a breast implant, at a hotel in Manchester on January 15th, the day after United's 2-1 victory over Manchester City. And Gabriella claimed Antony threw a glass at her in May, injuring her finger. She arrived in the UK on Wednesday ahead of a scheduled chat with cops in Manchester over her claims he attacked her at a hotel in the city. On the other side, Wonderkid transfer breaks down. Manchester United fans have expressed their frustration after it emerged a deal for Palmeiras. Wonderkid Gabriel Menino fell through this summer. According to PL Brazil, United had an £8 million bid accepted for Menino. But a deal fell through after the Red Devils switched their focus to problem areas. While the report does not specify what these issues were, the Manchester Giants signed two midfielders in Sofian Amrabat and Mason Mount, forward Rasmus Højlund, goalkeeper Andre Onana, and defender Johnny Evans. Given the problems in United's midfield this season, fans expressed their frustration on Twitter at a deal for the 23-year-old falling through. So, here are more on Sancho. Manchester United star Jadon Sancho has been training with Manchester United's academy since he was exiled by manager Erik ten Hag in September. It was claimed last month that Sancho had been banned from all first-team facilities at Carrington, including the canteen. Ten Hag is claimed to want to wash his hands, and the winger is said to be open to a January transfer. But it's claimed that the England international would rather go out on loan before reassessing his situation next summer. Should Ten Hag depart the Red Devils amid their struggles, the 23-year-old would then potentially see a way back at Old Trafford. Borussia Dortmund and Juventus are both said to be interested in launching a January swoop for Sancho. You can follow all the latest Manchester United news by joining our exciting new WhatsApp channel through to the link in the description. Again and again. Højlund backs Rashford to get back to his best. Rasmus Højlund has revealed his admiration for Marcus Rashford despite the Englishman failing to show off his best form since Højlund's arrival in the team. Speaking to the press ahead of Denmark's clash with Kazakhstan, Højlund said, "I really like and enjoy playing with him. He is a world-class player. He's a player I've looked up to, even though he's only a few years older than me. He has done well since he came in as a 19-year-old and scored against Midtjylland. I think he has been a great player ever since, and it is of course great that we are teammates today." Meanwhile, Højlund reveals who is quicker out of himself, and Rasmus Højlund insists he is quicker than Man United teammate Marcus Rashford. Speaking to media before Denmark's next international match, Højlund was asked who was quicker out of himself or Rashford. He replied with a smirk on his face, "That's me." Rashford was clocked at a top speed of 22.3 minutes per hour last season, as per Man United's official site. While Højlund hasn't gotten that fast yet, he led the Red Devils in September with a top speed of 22 minutes per hour. On the other side, after Rooney got a new job, could make double loan swoop on United. Wayne Rooney could convince Birmingham to make a double loan swoop for Hannibal Medbury and Amad Diallo if he listens to Blues fans. Diallo starred while on loan at Sunderland in the second tier last season, while Medbury did well in his 38 matches at St Andrews last season. Birmingham fans begged the club to go and try to land the youngsters in January after the club responded to a post from Man UTD regarding Rooney's management of the club. One fan wrote, "Diallo and Amp, Hannibal and Jan cheers Gaffer." A second said, "Diallo ball in January, class," while a third added, "Bring home Hannibal Waza." Elsewhere, Beckham job under Sheikh Jassim. Manchester United legend David Beckham is in line for a surprising new job at Old Trafford if Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani's takeover bid is successful. Beckham dropped a huge hint over United's future during the Qatar Grand Prix, and TalkSport claims Becks will be offered an ambassadorial role at the Red Devils should Sheikh Jassim takes over. However, the ex-England captain is already busy enough as owner of Inter Miami. You can follow all the latest Manchester United news by joining our exciting new WhatsApp channel through to the link in description. Again and again. Pallister says injuries are to blame for Man United defensive woes. Man United icon Gary Pallister has put the club's defensive woes down to a shocking injury list. He told OLBG, "Man United had a pretty good defensive record last year, especially at home. I don't think we've fielded the same back four in any game this year consecutively. Injuries as well to Luke Shaw, Malaysia, and Reguilon haven't helped. Reguilon was probably one of our more consistent players in the early part of the season. I thought he started the season really well, and now he's injured. Throw into the mix Martinez and Varane both being injured quite a bit to start the season. We just haven't been able to play a settled back four. I think they have been trying to find a blend in midfield as well, with Mason Mount coming into the squad. I'm not sure if we found the right balance yet. I think that's something that the manager is searching for at the moment. I look at the real problem for United being a settled back four, and then you throw into the mix a new goalkeeper as well, who the players are getting used to. On the other side, new Birmingham City manager Wayne Rooney has explained why he has recruited former Man United teammate John O'Shea to his coaching staff. It was announced on Wednesday that our all-time leading goal scorer has taken charge of the championship club on a 3.5-year contract. O'Shea has been working as Republic of Ireland's assistant manager and, of course, as a popular presence on Man UTV's Matchday Live program. But now his focus is on Birmingham and helping his former teammate Rooney to achieve success. Wayne gave his first interview as Blues boss on Wednesday and told the club's official channel that Sheezy's mentality is vital to their mission. "I want to win. I think it's as simple as that. To win, there are a lot of factors that need to take place. It's the reason why I have brought in the coaching staff that I have brought with me. Obviously, John O'Shea, I have played with him. I know his mentality, and he has worked in the championship before." Rooney expands on the rest of his coaching staff, saying, "Ashley Cole is a born winner, with the medals he has won throughout his career. Pete Shuttleworth, who knows the club really well, has worked at the club before and has been with me in my 2 previous jobs. Again and again, Louis Saha has proclaimed Andre Onana not to be an upgrade on David De Gea for the moment. Speaking to King Casino Bonus, he said, "From what we've seen from Onana, I wouldn't say he's an upgrade on David De Gea. However, I'd add that Onana only has to upgrade his performances by 20 or 30%. Once he does that, then he'll eliminate his mistakes and start making the saves we all know he can make. Overall, I'd say that Onana is an upgrade on De Gea due to his calmness on the ball. If I look back to last season, I remember United putting tremendous pressure on their own defense from trying to play out from the back, and Onana has the potential to help fix that. We're not seeing that so far, and everyone who loves Man United will obviously know that he's having issues at the moment. As I said before, I still think Onana has the ability to be an upgrade. Meanwhile, Sancho needs to fix mentality before moving elsewhere," says Saha. Louis Saha has claimed Jadon Sancho will have trouble finding a new club unless he fixes his mentality. He told King Casino Bonus, "Nobody disputes the fact that Jadon Sancho is a great talent. However, it's obvious that there is something wrong with his mentality.